Good afternoon. President Sunborg, Board of Regents members Anita Crawford-Willis, Miller Adams, and Pastor Paul Stute, President of the Alumni Board of Governors, Katie Grieve, officers of the university, guests of honor, members of the faculty and administration, candidates for graduation, and ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 98th commencement ceremony at Seattle University. Please remain standing for the national anthem and our invocation. The national anthem will be sung by Jonathan Wright and played by the Mosaic Brass Quintet. The invocation will be offered by Talia Salit Gilman, Master of Arts in Transformational Leadership in the School of Theology and Ministry.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, shehechianu v'kiyamanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. Blessed is the source of creation, the source of each of us, which has kept us in life and sustained us, enabling us to reach today, to this day of commemoration and celebration. As we begin this ceremony, let us do so holding in our hearts the knowledge that we sit on occupied land, that we're here now on a portion of earth that was first stewarded by, then stolen from Native peoples. We remember that because education is about understanding ourselves in the world, and we cannot understand ourselves or this world without understanding the history that has led us to where we are. So let us also invite the spirits of our ancestors and elders and teachers into this arena, those whose names we know and those whose names we will never know, those whose fierce love and brave choices have contributed to our being here today, and whose struggles and limitations and grit have also helped shape us into who we are. We thank you and we honor you, and we know that, for better or worse, we inherit the world from you. A beloved figure in my Jewish tradition, Rabbi Nachman of Breslov, is known to have said that the whole world is a very narrow bridge, and the most important thing is not to be afraid. But this world can be, it is, for so many of us, too many of us, terrifying. And so the most important thing is actually to help one another cross the bridge, safely and lovingly. Source of creation, you, invisible source that flows through our veins, bless us with the abilities to channel all that we've learned through our studies and our relationships and our experiences into that work of walking across the bridge with one another, wholly, compassionately, humbly, and responsibly. When this ceremony ends, let us leap from our seats, motivated by the knowledge that we carry with us all that we need to be warriors for goodness and justice and liberation, propelled by the commitment to continue studying our own individual selves so that we remain capable and accountable to that liberation. When the time comes, let us burst out of the room with our hearts beating in unison, synchronized by a shared desire to love radically every waking second of our days, continuously applying ourselves to the work of creating a world our descendants could be lucky to inherit from us. When we're done here, let us go our own ways, heartened by the knowledge that we are each miracles, human-shaped collections of cells, wandering through life on this mysterious, gorgeous blob of mass in the universe with unique and sacred purposes that, as it turns out, are woven into a larger web than we can even imagine, a web in which each of our histories and destinies are tied together. Source of creation, you, invisible source that takes form in the particles that float through the air between us, bless us with the ability to see ourselves and each other clearly, fully, without skepticism or disdain. Let us see you in ourselves and in one another, and let us forever carry with us both visceral awareness that we are in this thing we call existence together, and devotion to the processes of understanding what that means and living accordingly. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, shehechianu v'kiyamanu v'higianu lazman hazeh.
Thank you, Talia. Please be seated. Good afternoon. I'm Robert DeLay, Interim Provost of Seattle University, and on behalf of the faculty, staff, and students of the university, it is my pleasure to welcome you all to the 98th Commencement Ceremony of Seattle University. We are delighted to receive the parents, family members, and friends of our remarkable graduates. I would like to say three things to you. First, I want to express congratulations to our graduates. My colleagues and I salute you on your achievement. Second, I also congratulate the parents, family members, spouses, partners, significant others, and friends of our graduates. A commencement ceremony is an affirmation of the many contributions and sacrifices that all of you have made over the years to support your loved ones. Third, I want to thank my faculty and staff colleagues for the excellence of their work in educating and supporting our students. I propose a round of applause for everyone who has contributed to the success and the achievements of our graduates. Thank you. It is now my privilege to introduce Father Stephen V. Sunborg of the Society of Jesus, the 21st President of Seattle University. Father Sunborg.
Bring it over to me when I put her. Why don't you take it right now? It's this one. Welcome to the final commencement ceremony in this 2016-17 academic year of Seattle University and our 125th anniversary. After the law school commencement in May and the undergraduate commencement this morning, we arrive at last to the very last commencement ceremony of this 125th year. We've saved the best for last. And it is appropriate that we reach this culmination of the year, this special 125th year of our history, with the conferral of your master's and your doctoral degrees, because you best represent the fulfillment of our mission of education of the whole person, professional formation, and empowerment of leaders for a just and humane world. Our history is a long story of commitment in Jesuit education and a commitment with the belief that our kind of education is transformative of the world. We thought, who should we honor on this special occasion and have speak to you? We knew who we wanted, an international humanitarian woman of Christian faith who through her actions has saved and transformed the lives of children in the country of Burundi and has become an inspiration worldwide, Maggie Barankitse. Please welcome her. We honored Maggie several years ago with the Opus Prize and have never forgotten her and how she inspired and challenged us to be faithful to our mission. So we went and found and have brought her today to here, to the other side of the world. You graduates will have the honor of receiving your graduate degrees in the same ceremony in which she receives an honorary doctorate from your university. The world for which you have been empowered by your education to be leaders in order to make it a more just and humane world comes close to you in Maggie. From however far away and from however different a world she comes, it is the same world which needs transformation by the careers and lives you have been prepared for by your professional educations. Your world needs transformation in business, in medical services, in criminal justice, in religion, in education, in psychological healing, in the sciences, engineering, and environment, in public service and in government, in the arts, in all that makes the world just and more humane, more compassionate, more reconciled, more one, more the world created and intended and loved by God. When we know any part of humanity more deeply and more truly, we know the whole of humanity better, and we know our own humanity more fully. We must all wake up to the fact that others very different from us hold very important dimensions and possibilities of our own humanity, which we can discover only by the gift of knowing and listening to them. This afternoon, you receive a good portion of that gift from Maggie Barankitse of Burundi. Let me welcome her, introduce her to you, confer on her the honorary doctorate in your name, and then let her speak to you. Maggie Barankitse, will you please approach the podium? Seattle University wishes to honor you. I told Maggie, just stand there, I'm going to say some nice things about her. In October 1993, you, Maggie Barankitse, are working for the Catholic Bishop of Ryuji in eastern Burundi. On this day, a group of ethnic Tutsis stormed the bishop's residence. They're looking for Hutus hiding in the diocesan buildings. You are a Tutsi, and they consider your friendship with the Hutus a betrayal. They strip you, tie you to a chair, and you watch as they proceed to torch the building and to kill more than 70 Hutus with unspeakable brutality. Yet on this dark day of savage violence and hatred, a seed of hope is planted. On this day of trauma and tragedy, Maggie Barankitse, you somehow manage to stay alive and to save 25 children from being massacred. You take these children in as your own. And there are more. The orphans of the Civil War keep finding their way to your doorstep. You turn no one away. Your outsized heart simply won't let you. But the children keep coming and coming. A bigger and bigger home is needed to shelter their swelling numbers. And you know that you are being called by God to do more. So you establish Maison Shalom, House of Peace, and with that your life's work and mission is born In time, you will open shelters in other cities as well as a hospital. Through the years, tens of thousands of children and counting will walk through the doors of Maison Shalom. When they do, they are enveloped in an all-embracing compassion. They are healed of their wounds, physical and otherwise, and given a new life. They are educated, they are empowered, and most of all, because of you, Maggie Barnkitse, they are loved. You are a living, active witness to what we read in the scriptures when Jesus tells his disciples to shelter the homeless, feed the hungry, clothe the naked, care for the sick, and comfort those who need it most. You do all of this and more every day with abiding faith, boundless generosity, and overflowing joy. In 2008, Seattle University was honored to present to you the Opus Prize for your remarkable work as a peacemaker and humanitarian. Today, we are thrilled to welcome you back to our campus community and to confer upon you this degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa. Congratulations. Podium.
Good afternoon, everybody. So, I don't speak English, but I accept when Father Steve asked me, can you tell them your story? Can you tell them your hope? I want first say my gratitude. I feel many emotions, but I want to tell to the young people who are there, who are here, you are the builder of hope. You are our richness. You are our future. Why I decided to dedicate my life? It was because of my mom. I lost my father when I was only 5 years old. My mom was 24 years old. And in Burundi, perhaps you don't know, since I was young, there was always conflict. But we are Christian. And my mom taught me that we are all one family, children of God. We are one family. I went to school, and when I was 16 years old, I watched something horrible. I saw how they took our teachers. They killed them, and no compassion. But at home, my mom taught me we are one family. I saw that there was no difference. And I said, why? What my mom taught me, I don't see it at school. I decided to leave the school. I went to find my mom and I said, Mom, you lied to me. There is no love. We are not one family. And my mom told me, no, we are one human family. But if there is darkness, decide then to be a candle. I said, to be a candle? Yes, in darkness. She's answered me. Then it was the hope. I want to tell to the young people who are there, decide to be a candle in darkness. Of course, I I made many mistakes because I decided to become a teacher, to be then a candle in darkness. But nobody understood me, even my family. And then at school, of course, I lost my job, but I don't want to give up. I always began. I adopt 7 children, 4 Hutu and 3 Tutsis, because there was conflict between the 2 ethnic groups. Unfortunately, my family asked me, "Are you crazy?" When I want to ask help, even in UNICEF, they said, what is your action plan? What is your strategy? I said, love and compassion. We will give you money because of love and compassion. But I don't want to give up. Even when they killed in front of me the 72 people, because 2 days before they killed 60% of my family. Then my family accused me. Look, you said that we are one human family, but the Hutu came and they killed your family. Are you crazy? I said, no, I must follow Jesus. I will continue to believe in love because love makes us inventor. Of course, when I lost job, I have nothing, and I have children, no home, no food, no clothes. But I continue, even to steal the food for my children. When I opened Maison Shalom, even the church said to me, "You will give up. You can't continue like that." I want to tell you that I succeed because I know nobody can stop the love. Nobody can stop compassion. I continue, and this evening, imagine, I am so shy to be among those big professors. I am just a mom, just a grandmother. But when I began, I continue to believe. And everybody, journalists came to my home, and they wrote always the crazy woman from Burundi. And today, when I look to you, I know you became also crazy. Why? Yes. And don't be afraid. Do you accept to be crazy? Yeah. Imagine, during 25 years, I succeed to open a hospital because I don't want to repair. I want to prevent. I didn't open orphanage because I was thinking, why there is orphans? Why there are so many kids in the street? Why there are so many AIDS children in jail? Then I began to denounce, to go in the street. And I succeed to open, even to have a bank, a microcredit, a microfinance bank. And everybody said, how you succeed? I said, love makes us inventor. But unfortunately, in 2015, I must flee my country. Now, I am in a refugee camp. I am a refugee. And journalists ask me, how you can keep your smile, how you can keep always strength. Why? I said, I know that God is God. My faith because I know that Jesus also on the cross said to us, don't be afraid. And today, I begin in Rwanda. Journalist said, you lost everything. I said, no. I freed with my treasure, my capacity to love. Thank you. Thank you to show me that is possible. You young, never give up. You will lose the job, perhaps. Don't keep silence. We are one human family. When there is a war, be able to say, don't kill my brother, don't kill my sister, don't kill my children. Because when you will stand up and say no, you refuse the indifference, then the world will become a paradise like this evening. Look how we are in a paradise. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you to honor me and with all the Burundian people. Thank you, Father Steve, to console us, to, how to say, we were weeping, we were thinking we are alone. Nobody think to us, the whole international community keep silence about the war in Burundi. But this afternoon, I can see, and we can sing together, we are one human family. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Megi Barankitse, for your moving words and your inspiring example. Thank you. Each year, one student is selected by a panel of faculty, staff, and students to speak on behalf of the graduates. The spokesperson for the class of 2017 is Tiffany Sparks Keeney. Tiffany, please come forward. Today, Tiffany Sparks Keeney earns her doctorate in educational leadership. Born in Chicago, Illinois, she has always considered the Seattle area home. Tiffany served on the Washington Occupational Therapy Association Political Action Committee for 4 years and participated in the organization's first cohort of their Emerging Leaders Development Program. She is currently a Board of Directors member for the Harry and Maisie Mastro Foundation. With a friend, she co-founded Strollin' to Fight SIDS, a 5K for the whole family to raise money for sudden infant death syndrome research, which has raised more than $30,000 in 5 years. Following graduation, Tiffany looks forward to being able to spend more time concentrating on being a mother to her 18-month-old and 5-year-old daughters, enjoying family time with them and her husband. Professionally, she plans to move toward a career path that allows her to help others discover their gifts and talents and sharpen their leading skills. Tiffany, please take the podium.
Thank you, Provost DeLay. Hello, fellow graduates. It feels really good to hear that word out loud, doesn't it? Graduate. Thank you, family and friends, faculty and staff, for supporting each of us on our journey toward today and for being here to celebrate our accomplishments. You know, one of the reasons I chose to attend Seattle University was because of its mission statement. Seattle University is dedicated to educating the whole person, to professional formation, and to empowering leaders for a just and humane world. To achieve this, Seattle University includes the value of diversity in its core principles and values. In today's society, it is imperative that each of us loudly proclaim the value of diversity in our communities and in our country. Along with diversity, I'd like to take a moment to recognize and celebrate something just as important: the concept of uniqueness. The individual way each of us sees, relates to, and experiences the world. You know, when I consider diversity and uniqueness, I like to think of it as the difference between seeing an outline of me and a masterful painting. You see, when I talk about what makes me diverse, I talk about my demographic characteristics. I'm a woman. I'm biracial. I have a disability. Others may share the same diverse characteristics. But when I talk about the ways in which I am unique, I fill in that outline. I love reading nonfiction. I was a national tap dance champion. One of my favorite sounds is the laughter of my daughters. Now, it's important to examine what makes you unique, because you have been given a note in the symphony of life that only you can play. No one else has had your exact life experiences, the wonderful, the challenging, the mundane, shaping you in a beautiful, unique, and individual way. And just as our education has taught us to value diversity, our education has shaped and given rise to our unique voices. Without you proclaiming the truths, ideas, and discoveries that you have made and are making, that life symphony is incomplete and falls flat. For example, consider the following question. We get asked all the time: why did you come to grad school? Maybe you wanted to transition to a new career, or advance in your workplace, or grow in your knowledge of your field. Even if you answer that question in the same general way as the person sitting next to you, I guarantee that you have a unique reason behind your answer, a personal story about your journey that brought you to where you sit today. Those are the stories that can't be told. They can only be learned by sitting down with another person and asking questions with an open heart. What's your story? What makes you unique? Now, if you ask me why I came to grad school, I'll tell you that I came because I wanted to change the world. Now, I doubt I'll ever be on the cover of a magazine, develop a life-saving drug, and I'm pretty sure I won't break any world records. However, I know that through my life experiences, I have a unique way of seeing the world. I came to graduate school so that ultimately I could become more effective in communicating that special individual way I see things. No one else can give the world my perspective. Only I can. Therefore, no one else can contribute to making a difference in the world in the way that I can. And so it is with you. Whatever your reasons were for attending graduate school, the contributions you make when you leave here today are ones that only you alone can make. When you leave today, you have a choice. Will you embrace the glory of your uniqueness? If you embrace it, if you speak your truths lovingly and authentically, if you relate to the world and interact with others through the lens that only you have, you will change the world. So I challenge you, as you go forth with your Seattle University degree, as a leader empowered for creating a more just and humane society, take a moment to pause. Recognize your uniqueness. Seize opportunities to share your individual perspectives. Listen open-heartedly to others' voices. Demonstrate and use love and compassion. And let us create that richer, fuller symphony through which we will change the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Tiffany. It is now time for the presentation of awards. The Archbishop Raymond G. Hunthausen Outstanding Service Award recognizes a student who embodies the Jesuit ideal of being a person for others through service to both the university community and the greater community beyond campus. Rose Ann Gutierrez is the recipient of the 2017 Raymond G. Hunthausen Outstanding Service Award, and I invite her to join me on the stage. Roseanne Gutierrez graduates today with a Master of Arts degree in Student Development Administration. Roseanne earned her Bachelor of Science in Sociology from the University of Richmond in Richmond, Virginia. Prior to her time at Seattle University, Roseanne taught with Teach for America in Miami, Florida. Roseanne has been involved in the Seattle chapter of Filipino American University for Progress and has served as the co-director in planning the 6th Annual National Conference. Roseanne served as co-editor-in-chief of the Student Development Administration peer-reviewed academic journal. She also co-authored an article with Dr. Tai Hui Nguyen on the March volume of Diverse Issues in Higher Education regarding the significant role student affairs practitioners play in combating inequality. Beginning this September, Roseanne will pursue her PhD at the University of California, Los Angeles. Please recognize our 2017 Raymond G. Hunthausen Award winner, Roseanne Gutierrez. The Provost Award for Graduate Student Excellence is given to the Seattle University graduate student who has maintained the highest grade point average throughout his or her program of study and also demonstrated outstanding leadership abilities. The 2017 Provost Award winner for Graduate Student Excellence is Augustus Orlando, who will receive a Master of Professional Accounting degree from the Albert School of Business and Economics. Augustus, will you please join me on the stage? Congratulations. Augustus has maintained a 4.0 GPA during his graduate work at Seattle University, and he has met the requirements for the Master of Professional Accounting degree. Augustus received his undergraduate degree from Seattle University in 2016 with a double concentration in accounting and finance while playing on the men's Seattle University tennis team. In the past year, Augustus has completed an assurance internship with the international professional services firm of Ernst & Young, volunteered with the United Way of King County as part of the Free Income Tax Prep Program, and conducted research with a team of Albers professors to analyze specific U.S. tax policies through a Catholic social thought lens. In summary, Gus has built a remarkable record of scholarship, leadership, and experience while at Seattle University, which is a testament to his ability to professionally communicate and interact with his peers, professionals, and other constituents, please join me in recognizing our 2017 Provost Award for Graduate Student Excellence recipient, Augustus Orlando. Congratulations. 4.0. Wow, thanks. Yeah. It is now time for the presentation of degrees. The candidates for doctoral and master's degrees will now be presented. As provost, I have the privilege to recommend to the president of the university the conferral of the degrees, and he in turn will confer the degrees. Will the candidates for doctoral and master's degrees please rise? Great. President Sundborg, it is my honor to present to you the candidates for doctoral and master's degrees from the Albers School for Business and Economics, the College of Arts and Sciences, the College of Education, the College of Nursing, the College of Science and Engineering, and the School of Theology and Ministry. The candidates have fulfilled all the requirements for their degrees, and I recommend that their degrees be conferred upon them.
So you're sure about this, Bob, are you? Yeah, are you sure there's not some ringers out there? Okay, here we go then. By virtue of the authority granted by the Charter of Seattle University and vested in me by the Board of Trustees, and acting upon the recommendation of the deans and faculties of the several colleges and schools, I hereby confer upon the graduates of the class of 2017 who have successfully completed their program requirements and been so certified by the registrar of the university their respective degrees with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereunto. Congratulations. And please be seated.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain in your seats and hold your applause until the entire college or school degree group has been recognized. Please do not approach the stage to take photographs. University photographers and representatives of the media will provide photo coverage. There will be an opportunity for families to take pictures after the ceremony. Thank you for your cooperation. The candidates for all doctoral and master's degrees will now come forward by college or school and be recognized by name as directed by the university marshals. Colette Taylor, Associate Professor, Educational Leadership, and Ari Greenleaf, Associate Professor, Counseling in the College of Education. Ann Hirsch, Associate Dean of Graduate Education and Professor in the College of Nursing. David Lilithune, Assistant Professor, Computer Science and Software Engineering in the College of Science and Engineering. Rebecca Cobb, Clinical Coordinator, Couples and Family Therapy Program and Assistant Clinical Professor in the School of Theology and Ministry. Maureen Feit, Instructor and Director of the Masters in Nonprofit Leadership Program in the College of Arts and Sciences. And Mark Cohen, Assistant Professor, Management in the Albers School of Business and Economics, will read the names of the candidates. Graduates will be congratulated and will receive their diplomas by their respective deans.
As a student completes a dissertation requirement of the doctoral degree in the College of Education, he or she works close, a one-to-one relationship with the primary professor. In recognition of this close relationship, the dissertation advisors will assist the president in the hooding of the doctoral students. Will the doctoral candidates from the College of Education please come forward? Dina Sands, please come forward to congratulate your graduates. Tiffany J. Sparks Keeney. Douglas Wayne Leake. Antoinette Owens Lee. Victoria Lee Butler. Laurel Ann White. Carl Asplin Stumo. Please recognize the doctoral graduates.
As a student completes the capstone project of the Doctor of Nursing practice degree in the College of Nursing, he or she works in close relationship over several months with nursing professor who is the chair of that committee. In recognition of this close relationship, the DNP faculty chairs will assist the president in the hooding of the doctoral students. Will the doctoral candidates from the College of Nursing please come forward? And Dean Kristen Swanson, please come forward to congratulate your graduates. Mary Louise Koukoulas. Patricia Buxell. Dean Allen Hamilton. Alice Elise Ott Owens. Heather Rebecca Leon. Ferry Rose Javier Aparwa. Linda M. Smith. Karen Mary Ludvigsen Wanek. Please recognize the Doctor of Nursing practice graduates.
a student completes the Doctor of Ministry degree in the School of Theology and Ministry, he or she works closely with a primary professor. In recognition of this close relationship, the dissertation advisors will assist the president in the hooding of the doctoral students. Will the doctoral candidates from the School of Theology and Ministry please come forward? Dean Mark Marcouli, please come forward to congratulate your graduates. Edward Donaldson III. Vicky Jo Farley. Mary Catherine Whitaker. Larry Nathaniel Walls. The Reverend Joanne Sanders. Scott Richard Anderson. Please recognize the Doctor of Ministry graduates.
Will the candidates for master's degree from the College of Education please come forward? Dean, Dina Sands, please come forward to congratulate your graduates. Rose Ann Rico Emborda Gutierrez. Kirsten Marie Aranis. Mitchell Anthony Catalano. Lauren Elizabeth Van Fossen. Kara Danielle Schwartz. Max Adamitis. Garrick Scott Sherburne. Anne Marie Louise Witcher. Heather Elizabeth Mueller. Kelly Lower Adams. Hope Elizabeth Howard. Elizabeth Catherine Weaver. Lindsay F. Friesnick. Elias Holden Heller. Amanda Moss. Callie Ray Mudhart. Jeffrey Eng. Kirk David Hayden. Ashley C. Baird. Amanda Marie C. Gadian. Corrine Elizabeth Ganjo. Eva Long. Matthew Nazario Miller. Ariana Sarah Cheney. Catherine Elizabeth Shamati. Lori Kunkler. Mary J. Howell. Christian Aguilar. Kelsey Forbes Bleckner. Cynthia Lee Sanford. Reshma Malamada Panapa. John M. Lair. Melinda Michelle Anderson. Sean Patrick Lassiter. James Patrick Bowen. Catherine Margaret Cornejo. Ram Abdullah Al-Husseini. Sarah Abdulaziz Al-Marwani. Ali Nasra Hussein. Brandon Michael Miller. Sean Thomas Reich. Haley Marina Donahue. Melina Natalie Martinez. Madeline Yvonne Biencourt. Ian P. Turner. David Jerome Harris. Marcus Scott Spees. Elise E. Andrew. Julia Marks. Tammy Doe. Colin Jeffrey Province. Cheyenne Shea Gillette. Kathy Shee. Brianna F. Mahoney. Allison Blake Irvin. Justine Garab Kennelly. Kwa Tan Nguyen. William Joseph Deskin III. Shannon L. O'Rourke. Annie Cotton. Corey Whistler. Connor Paulum. Kristen Elizabeth Rusnak. Aubrey Elizabeth Rosenkrantz. Maya Pilar Smith. Margot Frances Shine. Chelsea Lee Lynn Garlington. Julie K. Miller. Aubrey Marie Antonio. Ashley Marie Davidson. Maria Victoria Sens. Jennifer Lynn Riggle. Brianna N. Johnson. Heather A. Telford. Yvonne Jacqueline Norman. Jean Lynn Endersby. Kevin T.K. Mack. Rita K. Annan. Madison Mariah Powers. Elizabeth Ann Ward. Belma Martin. Melissa Taylor Matsui. Yasmina Hassania Scally. Kara Janae Annette Weldon. Alfreda Elise McKinney. Neoshay Slayton Whitaker. Tronisha Kashan Wilson.
Tresita Barrera. Rachel Ann McGaffey. Amanda Diane Hansen. Andrea Cavarto. Catherine Court. Nicole Maria Keller. Devin Robert Rowe. Samantha Christine Shue. Zantaya Donella Young. Caitlin Nicole Yam. Katie Lynn Ames. Kirsto Sakui Bandua. Paul Cho. Casman Onyega Tamrell. Nicola H. L. Davidson. Riley Mitchell Cornett. Jamie Lynn Fisher. Angelica Diana Narevas. Megan Mitchell. Angela Maria Loney. Heather Marie Kitterman. Kirsty DeCaro Arhan. Yasina A. Rahani Adi Hernero. Nicole Ford. Erin Eva May Hill. Inez Michelle Ballard Pyre. Deborah Ellis McBain. Jeffrey Allen Stumer. Erin Elizabeth Roberts. Lauren Vieneman. Lindley Joe King. Patrick John White. Maram Ashleri. Olivia C. Murphy. Colin D. Wallace. The College of Education St. Ignatius of Loyola Award is awarded to Daniel Chavez. Stuart Winford Fluttery. Devan Manmohan Shah. Dylan William Johnson. Aubrey Madeline Chu. Elizabeth K. Thompson. Harrison S. Stein. Marley E. Bikmargla. Lindsay Nicole Combs. Chelsea Elizabeth Wool. Natasha Francis Ann Gillasson. Elisa Tai Vong. Tess Marie Williams. Sarah Marie Wiesner. Virginia Grace Reinhardt. Roderick G. Grive. Christopher Allen Layden. Carrie Lynn McGinney. Stephanie Ya. Tiffany Wen-Ting Ya. Chantel Eileen Troutman Watson. Sandy Hayden Edwards. Jessica M. Olson. June Lee. Matthew Douglas Winkler. Bobby McCollum. Sydney Allen Stevens. Paige Elizabeth Hatula. Koala Abdallah Almond. Halud Abed Dalfeti. Lan T. Nok Trong. Alahar Kim. Aya Kim. Yai Lee. Shi Lee, sorry. Maura Elias Chateau. Zachary John Quinlan. Brandy Marie Gordon Bennett. Please recognize the master's degree candidates for the College of Education.
Will the candidates for master's degree from the College of Nursing please come forward? Dean Kristen Swanson, please come forward to congratulate your graduates. The College of Nursing Joanne McFadden Graduate Student Excellence Award is awarded to Lily Amanda Cridland. Laura Sangras Rosales. Lindsay Catherine Lloyd. Samantha Prisbilik Gavinsky. Aaron Ty Anderson. Aubrey Clarice Joy Lawler. Tess Dominic Trinidad. Jana K. Stoltz. Ara Ha. Carolyn M. Webster. Isaac M. Berlin. Christina Lynn Gelder. Please recognize the master's degree graduates from the College of Nursing.
Will the candidates for master's degree from the College of Science and Engineering please come forward? Dean Michael Quinn, please come forward to congratulate your graduates. Hisham Ahmed Al-Saidi. Timur-Shah Ahmadi. Kelly Fontes. Nitika Goyal. Bakia Lakshmi Ramanjalu. Gayathri Pingali. Hatun F. Almojal. Kyle Scott McNutt. Tyler Jacob Hartje. Soren Ludwig. Harish B. Bajaj. Ryan Joseph Robertson. Ayanjyoti Ghosh. Ridula Shakar. Dipali Ashish Kaluskar. Himaja Ganti. Lan Jiang. Armando Pascual Mendoza. Hillary Adrienne Tervet. Please recognize the master's degree graduates from the College of Science and Engineering.
Will the candidates for master's degree from the School of Theology and Ministry please come forward? Dean Mark Marculi please come forward to congratulate your graduates? The School of Theology and Ministry Dr. Loretta Jankowski Award is awarded to Talia Sarit Gilman. The School of Theology and Ministry Leo Stanford Award is awarded to Fadi George Zaki Abul Assad. The School of Theology and Ministry Leo Stanford Award is awarded to Juliana Case de Megales Castro. The School of Theology and Ministry Leo Stanford Award is awarded to Laura Catherine Baumgartner. Joseph Foy Ward. Jerdon Preston Jones. Selena Elizabeth Ruiz Zelinsky. Mary Ledgerd Mitchell. Jan Kathleen Knudsen. Kristen M. Johnson. Ashley Kristen Williams. Gretchen E. Hawkins. Christina M. Gibbs Ruby. Ursula Quintana. Melinda Sandmeyer Giese. Steve Houston Childress III. Carolyn Mildred Lane. Anne Renee Mayer. Colleen Chinnan. Karen Elizabeth Frazier. Trina Lynn Banks. Crystal Lee Zerfas. David Lowell Chilton. Elodia Gonzalez. Barbara Ann Baumel. Kim Tran. Lan Tu T. Win. Norma Martinez Mello. Deneen Michelle Calvin. Amanda Kelly Baumgartner. Connolly Mareed Huddleston. The School of Theology and Ministry Dr. Clinton McNair Award is awarded to Laura Winters Unsworth. Jenna Schroeder. Alyssa Marie Cools. Christina Marie Alvarado. Kimberly Lynn Riley. Jane Frances Ash. Megan Louise Caseborn. Rogerine Tabawada Argancillo. Linnell Scheid Carney. Please recognize the master's degree graduates from the School of Theology and Ministry.
Will the candidates for master's degree from the College of Arts and Sciences please come forward? Dean David Powers, please come forward to congratulate your graduates. Pavin Singh Brar. Jessica Irene Matalig Chandler. Andrea Lim. Priti Serchan. Olivia Joanne Thomas. Ting Ting Chen. Suhei Jessica Zheng. Marita Renee Phelps. Evelyn Janine Sanford. David Rue. Ayoel Tabebe Johanna. Lawrence Christopher Petre. Keith Albert Gehrig. Ginny Elizabeth Holliday. Jessica Ashley Gappel. Kathleen Collins Chapman. Colleen Weber Borst. Pamela Miatov. V. Butler. Joshua James Hornbeck. Harumi Kirsten Hori Leduc. Tiffany Lynn Bigham. Sherry Miles Burdick. Leah Steffson Rapoli. Karin Smalders. Kaylee Montserrat Serralta. Whitney Sierra Friedel. Terrence N. Cabiao. Yu Guangjin. Yu Chin. Nan Zhu. Daniel Allen Hudson. Britt Condiff. Sean Nicole Baker. Catherine Suzanne Hannigan. Erica Bowler Reiki. Erin May Patton. Jennifer Potel. Kendra Blythe DeMuth. Jonathan Jersit. Lawrence Allen Richards IV. Alan Ross Tokuch. Emily Grogan Goodwin. Stephen Joseph Kane. Kelvin Pepra. Gina Yvette Blanchard Reed. Rebecca Susan Judy. Emily Sarah Westlake. Bridget Braco Kusi. Anne Barrington. Sarah Cisco. Crystal R. Oswald Harold. Taylor Carl Sheehan Farley. Matthew Price. William Kwai Chung. Katie Ann Cornell. Amelia Markworth. Claire Catherine Jessie Reedy. Nicole Kiana Peters. Kara Elizabeth Stransky. Veronica T. Sta Net. Nicole Wright. Ryan Andrew Kim. Kaylin Sales. Mark Eric Thorington Smith. Alexander John Ritter. Christopher Lee Castro. Joseph Edward Londergan. Chantel Marie Tejano Astudillo. Malini Sin Gotra. Natalie N. Toida. Joseph William Nelson. Alexandra Llewellyn Wallacut. Jeremy M. Gear. Joseph P. L. Henry. Kelsey Paula Wallach. Andrew Clinton Carnahan. David Allen Coxon. Kelly Jo Hurley. Carla Janae Andrade. Jason Richard Petrit. Justin LaRue. Quinn P. Phum. Elizabeth Brittany Klein. Star Dormanish. Noah Neal Joseph Nielsen. Tiffany St. Clair Anderson. Emily Claire Payne. Genevieve Elise Venubel. Amanda Kathleen Poole Flatley. Monica Law Kao. Indumati Srinivasan. Erin Elizabeth Karner. Madeline R. Velling. Annalise Sittower. Sarah Giaco Tawny. Marion Julia D. Bechtel. Harrison Daniel Booker. Kaylee Noel Nelson. Chelsea Toby. Carolina Bergassi Kirshner. Kits Bahari Mesalu. Erica Maisa Monroe. Susan Eileen Larson. Ashley Elizabeth Huff. Jessica Elaine Havens. Amanda Josette Pleasant Brown. Desiree Montano Omley. Stephanie Vandervelden. Aksa Manzer. Samantha Diane Kersol. Joseph W. Pace. Depinder Singh. John Kirby Blacker. Michael G. Martin. Roxana Nicolay. Michael A. Campbell. Lauren Elizabeth Lane. Dilcia Miller. Sarah Moria Hayden. Kristen Nicole Frederick. Bridget Marie Navahar. Oblivana Chi. Kimberly Tracy Roman. Emily Marie Malterud. Angelia Beth Clark. Cassandra Renee Ingram. Lana Hajarovic. Brooke Elizabeth Bray. Candace Leanne Patrice Hawkins. Grace Elizabeth Goodwin. Carmen Paige Schuer. Chase Hideo Yap. Please recognize the master's degree graduates from the College of Arts and Sciences.
Will the candidates for the master's degree from the Albert School of Business and Economics please come forward? Dean Joseph Phillips, please come forward to congratulate your graduates. Augustus Orlando. Joy Ifuima Egbajembe. Stephen Michael Mesler. Trang Min Win Fly. Michael Benjamin Waller. Alyssa Goodchild. Mohammed Kamlichi. Bonnie Lynn Eckley. Doreen Ramsuda. James McDonald Cook. Heather Lynn Haynes O'Brien. Jorge Gonzalez Jr. Teresa Amick. Heather Elaine Flanagan. Kevin Todd Caserta. John M. Cook. Heather Patricia Ross. Christine Irene Medlin. Sarah Elizabeth Bloom Kinham. Jared Henry Knack. Ekma Erden Ocher. Yen Ten Vu. Ji Yun Lim. Joseph Scott Carl. Tong Shen. Rubina Ali. Gavin John Cleary. Ryan Edwards Kevin. Trent Anthony Kalani Tam Singh. Christina Marie Klimkowski. Kevin Bowman. Aaron Graham Cavan. Adam Acevedo. Anne Elizabeth Jarris. Luis Martinez Castillo. Hung Nathan Nguyen. Stacy Schernbeck. Kimia Talajor. Mary Elizabeth Strecker. Mariko Kalankowski. Yen Zhang. Hiroko Narimatsu. Grace Tuor. Maria Salome Torla. Anne Christine Nornis. Todd Morgan. Christina Alexandra Budica. Don Lei Chen. Mishri Muhammad Abu Sayes. Mohammed Ali Youssef. Anthony Joseph Cavazzini. Song Jing Ge. Chu An Hu. Ro Chi Wang. Chen Wang. Yan Tu. Su Yuan Zhang. Bo Wen Chen. Allison Liang. Shakib Belfarji. Luke Hung Tom Win. Samantha Paige Garrard. Catherine Ada Waymeyer. Li Liu. Pei Yin Su. Ilsa Palova Torres. Jonathan Robert Stewart. Caroline Rose Brown. Sierra Grace Harden. Caroline Adams Ings. Lauren Chen Fricky. Ashish Dital. Tarek Radi. Matthew Byer. Christopher A. Poley. Brendan Stephen Maloney. Anastasia V. Brunitz. Mohammed Bentaleb. Yefta Surya. Katya Jacob. Muhammad Memon. Jesse Chase. Linda Wynn. Eric Roderick Coons. Catherine Hazelton Rohr. Rigoberto Garcia Ortega. Han Yip Brian Locke. Keenan Genichi Fujitani. Christopher R. Glazer. Serena Natasha Pulido. Pataman Juana Parjon. Jonica Faye Castillo La Peña. Sherry Susilo Wijoyo Young. Ignatius Siaputra. Charles Robert Jenkins III. Gagan Kinda. Emily C. Barr. Yang Kai Lin. Roland Masakani Hemoro. Yan Tu. Sheila Sadeghi. Foy Foy Trin. Audrey Crandall. Nancy Mina Sumvilai. Dara Sadri. Ho Wai Howard Lamb. Zheng Yi Fang. Ai Shan Zhang. Gabriela Sorja Ditana. An Don. Janjira Hongkao. Isha Honda. Sharmila Muralidharan. Pallavi Shailesh Jain. Sambhav Luhadia. Jinhee Lee. Ankush Haku. Kishan Kirat Mistry. Caitlin Mary King. Megan Marie Paul. Spencer Michael Townley. Ryan Michael Hartman. Bipanjit Kaur Sadhu. Elizabeth Diaz Quintero. Ryan Mitchell Lung. Nicholas William Spencer. Hyun Ju Oh. Laura Rose Breeskin. Kwok Ann Nok Pham. Yu Leo. Christy Lillian Butler. Alexis Rose Thornton. Ruby Courtney Camarota. Joanna Rosalind Massey. Katrina Peary. Jennifer Ray Conesti. Bryce Allen Tompkins. Marie Plantilla. Beza Worku Wodajo. Zebedee Joseph McCall. Richard Michael Meyer. Megan Haggerty Hoey. Jack Tarasevich. John E. Croxford. Carl Roger Horn. Leanna Rose Gumti Tumpap. Letitia Rivera. Prashant Sharma. Francis Las Piñas. Adrian Emerson Ball. Adam C. Steele. Cameron Michael Clay. Anna Zhang. Wenjun Zhang. Shu-Ting Chen, Ting Yang, Churchi Liu, John F. Cornfield III, Sonal Kumari Sinha, Samantha Adrian, Elizabeth Ann Galvez, Rashana Kalidas Cody, Sarah T. Finney, Gustavo Luna, Kurt A. Neal, Nathan Robert Coloner, Ammon J. Ford, Shinha Mung, Lauren L. Stevens, Chun Lok Wong, Chiu Yu Huang, Jia Wei Chen, Yue Huang, Shui Chi Tao, Alexander William Chang, Willie Peng, He Song, Deborah Lee Vincent, Shi Tang, Tian Chi Lu, Ellie Margaret Irby, Miranda Renee Brown, Lauren Amon Ko, Teddy McGuire, Matthew J. Hasty, Andrea Lira, Haley Getz, Megan McNamara Hanel, Tate James Held, Christiane Angel Arellano, Diana Stefanova Faulkner, Ryan Mitchell Lung, Francis Laspinas. Please recognize the master's graduates from the Albert School of Business and Economics.
Can we have another round of applause for all of the new recipients of master's and doctoral degrees from Seattle University? Now, please stand or remain standing for the benediction, which will be offered by Fadi Abu Asud of the Society of Jesus, who has earned his Master of Arts in Transformational Leadership in the School of Theology and Ministry.
As we celebrate today the achievement of our dreams, I pray with you all that someday may we become our dreams. May we become the leaders who stand for peace and justice, become a voice for the voiceless, a banquet for the poor, a home for many refugees, a bridge so people can cross from fear to happiness. May we become hope, dignity, light, revolution, agents of change. May we become crazy. Someday we will become our dreams. And now we invoke the blessing of God. We will take the road again towards new adventures with hearts full of gratitude for all the love we are receiving today from our families, friends, professors, and classmates. May we in all our days, in good times and hard times, look back at this day of our graduation and remember how much we are precious and loved. Today, go in peace. May the road you are taking carry you with tenderness and encouragement. Go in peace. Let your light shine everywhere you go. May you always be surrounded by many blessings and graces. Amen.
Thank you, Fadi. Our ceremony is now concluded. Please remain standing during the recessional of the platform party. The faculty, the staff, and the graduates, I thank you all for attending the 98th commencement ceremony at Seattle University.